Lovely, wonderful people. PDP crisis deepens as Atiku eye 2027 presidential tickets. Tinubu has not spent 6 months all in total. We are talking about 2027 because, the powers that be cannot wait to get into that place and hold on to powers. Atiku was the presidential candidate for the People Democratic Party, and we all know how that went. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who was the presidential candidate, fell out with Wike. He won the presidential, primaries, and Wike thought he was going to make him his vice presidential candidate. And what happened? What happened was that he announced Delta State Governor Okowa as his deputy. That anointed Wike in no small way. Wike connived with other governors, and they, totally, completely, left Atiku alone. Today we can see that Atiku is still very much interested in being the governor of, or the president rather, of Nigeria, and is doing everything humanly speaking possible. As we speak at the moment, you can see the real problem now is that, those who never believed it are becoming really worried because we don't even know where Wike stands, whether Wike wants to become whether Wike is planning or wants to become, president, we don't know. But he has said before that he is not an ingrate, and he hates ingrates. He will not go against Tinubu in 2027. But because Atiku is going, could it be that Wike is also planning to run for president? We don't know. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we get all the details. PDP crisis deepens as Atiku eye 2027 presidential ticket. There are strong indications that the crisis currently rocking the People Democratic Party (PDP) may not end anytime soon, as Atiku Abubakar is set to relaunch the presidential ambition ahead of 2027 election. Politics Nigeria reports that Atiku, a former vice president, has lost the 2023 presidential election and the polls to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Subsequently, his petition against Tinubu victory were dismissed by both the election tribunal and the Supreme Court. Atiku, who is strongly believed to be warming up already for the 2027 race, is currently plotting to retain his gap and his grip on the People Democratic Party. Politics Nigeria understand. However, Wike is trying to take charge of the party. It was gathered that since Atiku lost his election petition against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the Supreme Court, he has shifted his attention to 2027 presidency. But Atiku and his loyalists are uncomfortable with the party acting national chairman, Ambassador Domingo, who they accuse of being loyal to the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, and his 5G, who Wike used to destroy Atiku's chances. A top source who spoke in confidence said, having lost the presidential election, Atiku is plotting to have a firm grip of the People Democratic Party to be able to contest the 2027. He still believes that he has a better chance. That is the main reason why he's yet to relocate to Dubai, as he usually do. Contrary to his claim, he is not protecting any democracy in the country, Nigeria, as it were. The former vice president and his team recognizes that the major setback in the last election was not being able to totally control PDP structure. There were internal decisions in the party that he could not totally handle because he was not around. He used what I would describe as a makeshift PDP structure for the last presidential election. During the campaign, the general election, the party was weak, and after the polls, the party was not strong enough to stay with him. These are part of the issues that affected Atiku. So Atiku now is rising up. He wants to take a hold of the structure of his party. However, there is Wike, who has made up his mind that he wants to be a principality and a power. In fact, Wike is fighting, Atiku. And this is all stemming from the fact that, both of them could not really get things settled, and which led to a lot of spiral down and a lot of issues and matters that follows. As we speak at the moment, Atiku is very much looking towards 2027, but 2027 can only become a reality if Atiku can have a hold of his party. For starters, Wike helped to take away 5 governors who Atiku has not been able to recover. Wike, was able to, pitch to the governors that Atiku has no real plan for the party. Atiku is selfish and what have you. But the truth of it is, as selfish as Atiku is, that's how Wike also is. In the last couple of days, we've seen Wike's true personality, who he really is, shining forth. Because talk is cheap. This man is as selfish can be described. See him being an FCT minister, not just the governor who finished and is just retiring and just enjoying himself. No, he is serving, after serving for 8 years, is currently still serving Nigeria in Tinubu's government as FCT minister, and that is not enough. If that is not selfishness, greed, or when one wants to make sure that he's the only one who eats, every other person should go to the blaze. I don't know what else is. And that's what, Wike is doing. In fact, the same Wike that once told Nigerians that he does not believe in godfatherism is the chairman of Godfather now, and he does not want to listen to any other person. So Atiku has, his usual practice was whenever he misses an election or he did not get through, he will go quickly, he wants to Dubai, enjoy himself for the time being, then come back. But recently he has refused to go to Dubai because he knows that if they are going to make any headway in all of this, he will have to do more. He will have to come down and say, you know what, sacrifice may be needed at this point in time. Probably this sacrifice is very expedient if he wants to move forward, because Atiku and, Tinubu is already president, and there is what we call the power of incumbency, being there already. Look at how he affected things, because they refuse to allow judgment to go on before inauguration. See how it affected things. So how much more that is already the president, is the one who has appointed INEC chairman and what have you. So the battle ahead is fierce, and Wike is loyal to the person who has given him opportunity now to serve, according to Wike, not just any minister of the FCT, the seat of power. What does that tell you? Wike and the rest of them are ready to work, and he has already said it already. He said he will do whatever he can to ensure that, he will not fight against, he will not beat the fingers that fed him. He is not an ingrate. And these are some of the things that we are currently seeing happening before our very own eyes. Well, Nigerians, again and again, as they will say it, the ball is in our court. We just need to play it and play it right and correctly, so at the end of the day, Nigeria can truly move forward and we can get there. God bless. Bye for now.